time for pop news with Will.
Let's do it. Let's take a trip to the beach. Why don't we?
Yes, let's go.
Us and 2.5 million other people. That's where we begin. Pop news with Lady Gaga, who made music history over the weekend with the biggest show of her career. Gaga putting on a free one-night-only concert at the Copacabana. Not actually, the Copacabana Beach in Brazil. 2.5 million fans flew into Rio from around the world. And in that moment, Gaga set the world record for the highest attended concert by a female artist ever. But after the show, guys, Brazilian police revealed they arrested 2 people in connection to an alleged bomb threat. They stopped a purported attack against the performance and against concert goers. And one of Gaga's spokespeople said in a statement, quote, her team worked closely with law enforcement throughout the planning and execution of the concert, and all parties were confident in the safety measures put in place. We're just glad no one was hurt, that nothing happened. On Sunday, Gaga wrote on Instagram celebrating her fans, writing, quote, nothing could prepare me for the feeling I had during last night's show, the absolute pride and joy I felt singing for the people of Brazil. The sight of the crowd during my opening songs took my breath away. She heads to Singapore next before she kicks off her Mayhem Ball Tour this summer. Can you imagine
a record
singing in front of that many people?
That's a lot of people.
Well, it was free for people.
Yeah.
Totally free.
Well, imagine if they had charged. That would have been a lot of money. That would have been pretty good.
Also,
Now you're onto something.
Not hard to do, right?
Yeah. Now on to Marvel's newest team of anti-heroes, the Thunderbolts, officially kicking off the summer movie season with a bolt of lightning. The movie debuting at #1 at the box office, as we do, on its opening weekend. $76 million domestically, $160 million worldwide. You might recognize a few fans who caught the movie this weekend. This is Mr. Marvel himself, RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. He was with some of the cast of the upcoming Avengers Doomsday. We've got Chris Hemsworth. We've got Anthony Mackie, Paul Rudd, Simu Liu, Vanessa Kirby, Channing Tatum, Winston Duke, and Abram Moss Backrack. Downey writing in his caption, just wow, dinner and a show with the old Avengers. So cool, fresh, and deep. Big congrats. Thunderbolts is in theaters everywhere now. Rhiannon really wanted to know if we had seen it over the weekend.
I'm disappointed. Well, Paul Rudd is from Kansas City, so I always try to support my fellow Kansas Cityan.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. And finally, we're going to go see it. Okay, well, field trip.
Let's all go together.
All right. But first, we must finish pop news with a career first for comedy writer and director, and so much more than just that. Judd Apatow, the man behind comedies including Superbad, Heavyweights, Trainwreck, Freaks and Geeks, Funny People. What else? This is 40, a few more, and so many more. He'll be the first ever guest curator at the Academy Museum's new exhibit. It's about the art of comedy in film, and he's already gearing fans up with a hilarious message on social media. Check it out.
How did this happen? Well, I visited the museum and I said, you need more comedy. And they said, well, then why don't you do it? And I said, I will do it. When do you need it by? And they said, 2027. And I said, okay, that's 2 years away, I'll do it. How much does it pay? They said, nothing. And I said, so I have to work for 2 years for free? And they said, yes. And I said, done.
Hey, sometimes you just have to put yourself forward and you will get the job.
Yeah.
We love Judd Apatow. Can't wait to see that exhibit in 2027.